Greetings, everyone. Happy Sunday morning. It's Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement, recovering from my 70th birthday celebration. I want to thank you all for all your nice comments. I really appreciate it. Anyway, we're done with that. I'm in my 70s now. I can't turn it back. I'm going to say 3 weeks ago, this is about a box set I just got, by the way. Maybe a month ago, I was watching or reading on the Steve Hoffman forums about a box set coming out. Charles Mingus they're releasing an 8-album box set, and the thread was really a discussion on Amazon.ca, showing a price of $127 for an 8 LP box set. Now, I admit I'm not any kind of authority on Mingus. I am really focused on one album. That's the album that I love, and his other albums I've never really. I've heard a couple of them, and I think I have one, The Lady and the Saint or something, but I hardly ever listen to it. But I do love and I find that album, the jazz is very rhythmic, and it almost has a gospel feel to it, to me, in some way. I don't know, but it's one of my favorite jazz albums, so I am interested in Mingus. So I went on Amazon.ca, to make a long story short, and I pre-ordered it for $127. About 3 days later, the price jumped to $250. Then it jumped to $298. So I thought, that's pretty good. It settled at $250. That's what it's selling for today. I got it for $127, delivered on my birthday. Have not opened it yet. Changes, Charles Mingus. So let's take the shrink wrap off this baby and see what's going on. If there's any Mingus fans out there, I want to leave me some comments, what they think of this set, if they've heard it or are aware of the recordings. I'm not. So the set focuses on, I guess, a renewed contract with Atlantic Records, and the 7 albums he recorded in the 70s with Atlantic from 1973 on, and plus some outtakes. It was made in Germany. There's the Atlantic label. 1923, Atlantic Recording Corporation. This is marketed by Rhino. Rhino always does good stuff. So there we go. Nice box, pretty heavy. Let's see what we got here. Oh, more stuff. Empty box. Okay, the first thing I see is a book. Charles Mingus died from ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, I believe. It's sad. And yeah, that's basically it. That's kind of things, just pictures and stories of the albums and stuff. Your typical book that comes with these sets. Outtakes is in its own little slip cover here. And then we get Something Like a Bird. Nice covers. Really nice, smooth covers. White inserts. I'm going to have to put some MoFi sleeves in here, I think, because they didn't do that, unfortunately. Mingus, me, myself, and I. I play on words there. E-Y-E. Really nice covers. Well done. Charles Mingus, Kumbaya, and Jazz Fusion. That should be a good one. Mingus, 3 or 4 Shades of Blues. Wow, this set's looking promising. I love the covers. Charles Mingus, Changes 2. Charles Mingus, Changes 1. And Charles Mingus, Quadra Disc, CD4, Channel Discrete. I'm not quite sure what that is. Again, the white inserts, which will change out. Let's see the back cover here. I'll show you guys the, if you can, so album 1 moves, some of these songs: Canon, Opus 4, Moves, and We, and side 2, Flowers for a Lady, Newcomer, and Opus 3. Changes 1 is Remember Rockefeller at Attica, Sue's Changes. Side 2, Devil Blues, Duke Ellington's Sound of Love. Changes 2, Free Cell Block F, 'Tis Nazi USA. Orange was the color of her dress, then Silk Blue. Side 2, Black Bats and Poles, Duke Ellington's Sound of Love again for Harry Carney. 3 or 4 Shades of Blues. I love that title. Better Get Hit in Your Soul, Goodbye Pork Pie Hat, Nadia Head Blues. Now there's songs I'm familiar with. 3 or 4 Shades of Blues, Nobody Knows. Kumbaya, maybe I'm saying that wrong. Kumbaya and Jazz Fusion. Got Music for Toto Moto. And then Me, Myself, and I, 3 Worlds of Drums on one side. Devil Woman, Wednesday Night Prayer Meeting, Carol Kiki Mangus. Something Like a Bird, Something Like a Bird Part 1, Something Like a Bird Part 2, take up the whole album pretty much. Then the outtakes, if anybody's interested. This is probably the most interesting part. Music for Toto Moto, take 1. Big Alice, take 1. Big Alice, take 2. Side 2 is Big Alice, take 3. Big Alice, take 4. The Call, take 1. The Call, take 2. So, yeah, very cool box set. I'll be very interested in exploring this. Thanks for watching. I will be back soon. Take care.